These are the Bose QuietComfort Ultra Gen 2 headphones in this beautiful desert gold color. I'll be reviewing these headphones for you, so to see if they are a good buy. I'll be covering the sound quality by recording some sound clips on my binaural microphone. I'll be testing their active noise cancellation, their microphone, their comfort. I'm gonna also show you their build quality up close, and I'm gonna tell you about their specifications. And also I'm gonna tell you what Bose changed in these headphones as opposed to the Gen 1 headphones. And spoiler alert, not all changes are improvements. So these headphones have a very good build quality. They come in many different colors, and the assembly and the materials are excellent. I like particularly the mixture of matte plastic and this glossy metal, and the headband is made of metal, and the hinges here are also made of metal. They fold like this, and they also fold like this, and they are provided with this hard shell case that is of a very good also material and construction. It has a good zip that is weatherproof, and it has here a pouch, and you put the headphones here, and it is not very big. The headphones also come with two cables, 3.5mm to 2.5mm cable to use these headphones connected, and even if you connect them with this cable, you need to turn them on, and USB-C to USB-C cable for charging. And also these headphones can be used with the USB-C cable, and they will provide high-res audio, and they need also to be powered on, so you can use them with this USB-C cable. The comfort of these Bose QC Ultra Gen 2 headphones is one of their strongest points. They weigh 263 grams, so they are not considered very light. But when you wear them, you don't feel this weight. They are feather-like, and after 1 minute of wearing them, you forget that you are wearing headphones. So these are one of the most comfortable headphones that I ever tried. The ear caps float like this, and they float like this, and of course their headband is adjustable, and the ear caps are wide and deep, and they have extremely soft cushioning that is memory foam, and the headband also has generous cushioning. And notice inside the ear cap, if you can see it, the drivers are angled, so when you wear the headphones, they will not touch your ears. Now let's perform the sound quality test on these headphones, and I'm gonna show you how I adjusted the equalizer so to get the best sound out of these headphones. You saw the equalizer settings that I made during the sound quality test, and the reason for this is that out of the box, these headphones are bass heavy, and I can say also that the bass is a little bit boomy if you don't tune it. So what I've done is that I kept the bass at 0, and I increased the mids to +6 so that to overcome the boominess of the bass, and I increased the treble a little bit more than the mids also. So this way I obtained the sound I like. And when I tuned the headphones like this, I found that they produce a very good sound, especially the mids and the highs. They are accurately reproduced, and the bass this way is toned down and it's not boomy anymore. Let me know in the comment section what you think about these settings and if you like them or no. The application is easy to use, and it is straightforward, and a nice touch that it recognizes the colors of the headphones. So you have your modes where you can choose your modes, your source for Bluetooth, and this is new noise control where you can turn off active noise cancellation, equalizer, immersive audio, and so on and so forth. And you can update the firmware also if you go to the settings here and look if there's a new firmware. Let me test now the active noise cancellation by recording the ambient sound of a plane. The active noise cancellation in these headphones is another one of their strongest points. It is incredibly efficient and it doesn't exert pressure on my ears like the Gen 1 used to do, and the aware mode is also good and it will let you hear your surroundings. These headphones have 10 microphones and they perform really very well. I am now in a quiet environment and you hear my sound, it is very good. Will they perform also this well in a noisy environment? Let's check them out. Now I am outside in a noisy environment. There is wind, there are cars passing by, there are also some planes passing by, and the sound you're listening to now is coming from the microphone of my camera. And now I switch to the microphone of my Bose QuietComfort Ultra Gen 2 headphones. And these microphones in this noisy environment perform very well. They eliminate the outside noise, but when there is wind, they tend to cut a little bit, but it's not a big deal because overall, the performance of these microphones in this noisy environment is very good. For the controls and connections, on the left ear cup, you have all the connections. You have a USB-C port for audio and for charging, 2.5mm port for audio, and you have an LED status light. And the controls are on the right ear cup. And frankly, they are one of the worst controls I have ever seen in any headphones. Let me explain. First, you have the button for Bluetooth and for power. And then you have a multi-function button. So this is to switch the modes and also to control the playback and the calls. And the worst control of them all is this touch strip here that is for volume. So it works one time out of 3 times maybe. And for instance, if your fingers are a little bit wet, it will not work and it will jump all around. And also it doubles as a shortcut control that you can assign, for instance, the battery level and Spotify and so on. So in my opinion, Bose should remove this volume strip because it is really very annoying. Now for the changes that Bose brought from the QC Ultra Gen 1 to the Bose QC Ultra Gen 2, the first major one is that they upgraded Bluetooth from 5.3 on the Gen 1 to 5.4 on Gen 2. They also improved the battery by 6 hours. It is now 30 hours with ANC on Gen 2 when it was 24 hours with ANC on Gen 1. Now also for the Gen 2, you can listen to audio via the USB-C cable, and this will give you high-res audio. And on top of that, you can now charge the headphones while you are listening to them. And these two things weren't available on Gen 1. Another welcome improvement is that they added the cinema mode on the Gen 2 headphones. And believe me, it is good when you watch movies. I tried it, and the Gen 1 didn't have the cinema mode. Another also change that is good is that now you can turn off ANC completely on the second generation headphones when you couldn't do this on the Gen 1 headphones. Now, one thing that they changed, and it is not an improvement, is that they increased the weight of the Gen 2 by 10 grams. So they weigh 263 grams when the Gen 1 weigh 253 grams. But for the comfort, it doesn't affect them. They are very comfortable. Now, if you already have the Gen 1 headphones, it is not justified to upgrade to Gen 2 in my opinion. But if you're shopping for new headphones and you want to get the Bose headphones, get the Gen 2 because they have these improvements. Now, what I like about these headphones is that they are extremely comfortable. They have excellent active noise cancellation and they have a good sound after you tune it. And they have also a good microphone. Now, what I don't like about them is that they are expensive in my opinion and they have significant sound leakage. And I really don't like this volume strip here. It is really very hard to use. And also their battery, even though they increased it, 30 hours these days is not enough, and they are not a big improvement over the Gen 1. If you want to check them out, I'm going to leave an Amazon affiliate link in the description. If you make a purchase using my link, I'll gain a small percentage at no cost to you, and this will support my channel. And if you liked my video, please share it, subscribe to my channel, and give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. I want to thank you all for watching. I'm Eloy from Knowledge Sharing Tech. See you in the next video.